So good afternoon everybody. Today is the daily event on December the 17th and my first round opponent is Naoto. I've gone away from my mold here today, decided I needed a little bit of a change, and I'm thinking that Oath is a pretty good meta call, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, we're going to open first. And this is a pretty decent opener. We've got a Force of Will, and we have got a Oath of Druids as well as a Forbidden Orchard and fuel for my Force of Will. The only thing missing here would be a Lotus Petal, which I would gladly trade away a Delta for. But we are going to hold this hand, and we'll see how it goes. Naoto is usually running blue control, so we'll see how that goes. My only fear would be that I would run into a Stifle here, but we're going to have to take our chances on that. So we'll sack ours here, and I think we're going to go for red here to keep a bolt open. I don't believe Naoto runs land destruction, but so he's lining up for a vault key here. So here we go. Let's see how this goes. Always a big gamble when you're dropping a Force of Will. Or excuse me, an Oath of Druids. So hopefully that resolves. Yeah, so here goes the counter battle. And let's hope we got enough here. So that's good news. We got a resolution of an Oath. To see what happens here. Hopefully he does not have a Nature's Claim. Nature's Claim would put us in some difficulty. No petal. Okay, so we're in a bit of predicament here. We really need to hit a Dragon's Breath. That's basically where we're at here. And looks like we hit one, so that should do it. Yeah, so there we are. And so he's playing these two colors that I'm seeing here. So for sideboarding options, I really don't think that there's a whole lot that I'm looking to do here. I know Lightning Bolt is really not too good here. He likely is only running a Blightsteel. I think a Nature's Claim is pretty good on his artifacts. Questionable if I should bring in another Ancient Grudge, because I know he goes for Vault Key as his win condition. I probably am going to bring both in. It's just a matter of what should I take out. Yeah. Definitely do not want to remove any of my counter package. Maybe I'll take out my Mana Crypt here. I'm not too worried about racing out. I do have the 4 petals still, so we'll take that in. We'll see how it goes. Good luck. So once again, this is a pretty good hand. We've got the Force of Will here with backup in Jason Mindsculptor and Tinker, as well as an Oath and an Ancient Grudge. So we'll hold here. It's not perfect. So we've got a Sol Ring down, which is fine. Really like that. So we'll see what he does here. why don't we try and get a Vampiric Tutor off? Hopefully we don't get stifled here. Oh, so he's going for the accumulated knowledge combo here, which is really quite good. We can live with that. Big card draw engine. This is an old combo, or engine that used to be used back in the day. I haven't seen it in a long, long time in real Magic. Obviously, we just got this stuff online. But, you know, basically it's like an Anstressel recall, just drawing 3 cards. So we'll give him his nice foil here. We'll try that. It's a good play. And I guess we'll go for a Underground Sea here, as we're going to try and cast our Vampiric Tutor. So the bad news is that Naoto is, so there we go, we got misstepped, and the question is, I don't think we can fight that right now. We need to keep our Force of Will up for our Oath of Druids. We'll play this out. I don't actually know. If Naoto plays Daze or not, but we're going to try and play around it for the Soul Ring. And so now the question becomes, do we tinker? And I think we do here. It still leaves us with a Force of Will backup in the event he decides not to counter it, so we are going to try and do it. The Tinker instead of the Oath of Druids because we don't have an Orchard here. And we'll go for a Tropical Island in the event that we need to cast our Oath of Druids. And so hopefully that resolves. Once again, we're in a position here to fight a counter war if we need to. And yeah, let's see if that resolves. So that's great news. We got a Blightsteel down. So hopefully he's not running any bounce. And that we do not run into Submerge here, because that would be terrible. So let's see if we can get out of this here with a victory. So he's digging. And let's see what he's casting. Brainstorming. So he's certainly digging. What we would fear here would be a Submerge at this stage in the game. He's got 1 colorless mana left. Yeah, so there we go. We got out of round 1 with a victory with Oath of Druids, which is a nice feeling. It's been a long time since I've played Oath, and yeah, once again, I think it's a relatively decent meta call, so we'll see how we do in the rest of the tournament here.